doing here? If you didn't notice, I'm looking slightly more defined. By that I mean I got a new camera. I think I probably gained weight since you last saw me. I don't think that, okay, forget that. Anyway, it's been a long time since I made any videos, and I'm going through withdrawals. I'm kind of landlocked right now because battery issues. I don't have the right battery right now, and so I have to stay plugged in at all times to even get this thing to run. And it's nice. There's no customer service side of it. I don't have to talk to people. I mean, I don't have to talk to customers or answer phones or anything, but it's also really boring. TCBY actually is going a lot better than I expected. My main stress, I know, was answering the phone and talking on the drive-through. And I did have a bit of a rough start. I know somewhere in the first couple weeks, I got in a really bad, just stuck situation in the drive-thru talking to a guy. He was asking about a flavor, like peanut butter, I think, and he was asking if it was fat-free. And I was just trying to tell him that it was 98% fat-free, which sounds confusing, but I guess just they took out most of the fat. I don't know. I was just trying to tell him that it was 98% fat-free, and for some reason I could not get this out. And I was pacing. I pace a lot, talking on the phone and stuff, especially when I'm stuttering. I start fiddling with things, and I remember being frozen, holding the scoop of sprinkles, my mouth open and like being frozen, trying to say 98% fat-free. And anyway, when I finally got it out, he says, "I'm sorry, what?" Which I hate so much. It's like you're struggling on something, and you finally get it out, and they say, "What?" And you have to start all over. And when I got it out again, and he says, "Is everything all right?" I was like, "I'm sorry?" He says, "Is everything okay in there?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's fine." And I mean, I'm really embarrassed at this point, humiliated, but he finally ordered, and I asked somebody else to go ring him up for me because I didn't want to talk to this guy. It was just really embarrassing. I actually went for 3 weeks managing not to answer the phone at TCBY. Once it was just me and this one other girl working. She was helping a customer, and I was standing right next to the phone, and it rang, and I had like no reason not to answer it, or there was no way I could get out of it, short of like, I can't do this, take it, like, sort of just doing that. And so I picked it up, wandered into the back automatically, and I've heard of this before, but I hadn't. I think it's like little techniques you have to discover on your own, probably, to figure out how they work for you. Because it was the pause of answering the phone. Beep. Gresham TCBY, this is Marissa. What can I do for you? It was always saying Gresham. I was freaking scared of this phone because I could not say Gresham. Marissa wasn't so hard because once I got through that spiel, once I got to Marissa, it wasn't so hard. It was getting Gresham out that was always a problem for me. But right then, for some reason, I answered the phone, and I just paused for a second before I said it, and all of a sudden it was fine. Like, it's that, I've heard of this before. It's, getting yourself in the mentality of not being so rushed because other people can't tell. Like, you feel like every pause they notice, and it's painful, but it's really not. And it's okay to pause normally like that. Like, and since then, yeah, I've answered the phone. Same with drive-thru. Sometimes it helps too, of just, pressing the button and pausing for a second, skip a beat or two. Hi, or Gresham TCBY, and it works. And I mean, yeah, I've heard of this before, but yeah, it was really cool to just be able to discover that. And I'm still scared to answer the phone. I mean, sometimes I have a minor relapse of like panicking. I'm like before I get it out, but it's still scary to answer the phone each time. But I have that. I know I can do it back in there, and so that helps a lot. Just to have a way to know that I can do it. Oh, I wanted to share. I saw this video on YouTube last week. It's a clip from the show What Would You Do? I don't really watch it. It's kind of cheesy and heartwarming. I don't normally go for that kind of stuff, but I'm looking at stuttering videos on YouTube, and I came across this video. You may have seen it. You should. I'll put it right here, right up in the corner there. A link. It was a video of a girl at an ice cream place, and they had 2 different situations where they put her on both sides of the counter as a customer and as a server, where she would stutter and there were actors who would make fun of her, and they wanted to see how people responded, if they would stick up for her or not. Even if I haven't been in that exact situation, even if I haven't been made fun of, the video was super encouraging, knowing that there are people who understand, like, if you flat out stutter, if it's just, I mean, people can recognize a stutter, people know what stuttering is. And anyway, I was just helping a customer one time. Whipped cream is hard for me to say, but I was trying to ask him if he wanted whipped cream and nuts on Sunday or whatever. And I decided to just stutter on it, like on purpose, instead of trying to, kind of pretending like I was trying to think of it or trying to hide it. I decided to flat out, almost exaggeratedly stutter, like whipped cream. And like I maintained eye contact and just stuttered on it on purpose. And I could see kind of he blinked and like kind of a moment he was taken aback, but he knew, like, I have a stutter. And I don't know, watching that video, it made me feel like it was okay. Even a few more employees at work know that I just told them, I was like, I have a stutter, because it came up, and they were fine with it. Like, they were been volunteering to help me, or, drive through if I was having issues, they'd come in and finish for me. But, yeah, I don't know, it's just been things at work. I feel, I mean, I still get scared, I still have trouble, but I mean, I feel better about it. I'm a big fan of series. Me and my sister are starting a new one, which probably calls something along the lines of the Apple Snatcher series. And I would show you a preview up here, but none of it has been filmed yet, so I've got, storyboards and stuff in my head. And also, very, very soon, I just wanted to let you guys know, in case you're getting bored, September 19th, keep an eye out for that day. My life is about to get much more interesting very soon. September 19th. Look out, another series called Occupy Ormskirk. Occupy Ormskirk. Yeah. Words. And just leave it at that. I won't say anything else.